But let's move on to our fourth cruise now. This is Celebrity Cruises, and this particular one is the Celebrity Constellation. This cruise has proved to be a bestseller for Panley Cruise. Come on, let's get started.
Well, what do we say about this cruise line? It really is a fantastic one. You will never be bored on this ship. This is the Celebrity Constellation, and there is so much to do and see. So, you know, I mean, in terms of the spa, it's wonderful. You've got all your usual things you'd expect to find on a ship, but somehow with Celebrity you get even more, I think. You've got, for instance, the ice top martini bar, and, you know, all the people that serve the drinks, they do all the tricks, don't they, like Tom Cruise in that film and everything. Everything's a bit special. You've got a wonderful casino, you've got your club, you've got the Cellar Masters wine bar as well, and you've got this like state-of-the-art serving system where guests can select their wine at the touch of a button. Incredible entertainment, honestly, rivaling the West End and Broadway. Really fantastic, and really nice dining options as well. So if you want to be quite casual, you've got all of that, but if you want to go and be very smart, you can do whatever you want on board this ship.
Yeah, it's a stunning, stunning journey. When you get sailed through the Bosphorus and make your way into the Black Sea, it is just amazing. So let's take the opportunity right now to go through that itinerary so you really know what we're going to do. First of all, we fly you to Istanbul.
That's right. So you're arriving in Turkey, and then we're off for 12 nights cruising on the Bosphorus Strait. And day 2 will find you in Bulgaria. There's some fascinating ports of call on this cruise. Burgas is quite a large city. There's an aqua park there. There's like a castle that's like a fairy tale castle, and loads of great beaches as well. Day 3, you're in Varna, which is a seaside resort in Bulgaria. Very interesting place, actually. Very cosmopolitan. It's on the Black Sea coast. Have a look at that beach. That kind of says it all, but plenty of sights to see as well if you're up for a bit of sightseeing. And then on day 4 we are off to Constanța in Romania, where you can explore. If you're interested in archaeology, for instance, you can go and explore that. You've got the old town centre. There's loads of like historical monuments, ancient ruins, but there's also a grand casino, loads of shops, and all in quite close proximity to the beach resort as well, which is nice. Loads of open-air restaurants, nightclubs, cabaret. There's so much to see. But if you want the more kind of traditional Romania, you can go to Bucharest, have a look around monasteries and museums. So that's the lovely thing about being on a cruise. You can do exactly what you want. You might be on that beach all day long, or you might be sightseeing. That is up to you. And then we're back at sea, and then day 6 finds us in Turkey, in Trabzon, which is a really buzzy city. It'll slightly pick up the pace.
I never got to go here. That's
amazing. Did you not? Yeah,
no. Really
beautiful. Again, loads of ancient monuments as well, but the actual city centre is quite a busy place. You know, lots of motorbikes going past, quite crazy, but really good. And then day 7, you're at a place called Sinop, and you can get local guides to take you about. It's beautiful countryside, really, really gorgeous. There's actually a place on top of a hill where traditionally, if you drop a stone, basically the stone gets completely lost. You never see it reaching the sea, and you see all these people standing there throwing stones for ages and ages going, I will see it, but you don't. It's kind of funny. Day 8, you're back cruising again, and the only reason I'm whistling through this is because we will run out of time, and there's so much to say about other places. And day 9, we arrive in Mykonos, one of my favourite Greek islands.
Yeah.
If you've never been to the Greek islands, this cruise, you'll love arriving in Mykonos. It is everything you would expect, the bright blue sea and sky, and all the little white buildings. There's a little place in Mykonos called Little Venice, and it's really small, but it's fantastic. It's like a cluster of little boutiques and churches amongst the whitewashed little houses. It's so pretty. Yeah, and just stroll from the harbour. And you've got the amazing flowers, you know, those bright bougainvilleas that you get in Greece as well, just stunning. And you've got windmills as well. It's famous for the little windmills that they have there as well. And there they are. And then we're off to Athens on day 10, and again you're going to go from sort of the small island to the huge city, and there is so much to do and see in Athens. And we'll talk about Athens in more detail because it's in our last cruise as well, but some famous sites there. And then on day 11 we're off to Ephesus in Kousa Daisy, and again it's like kind of going back in time, you know, all these authentic little villages. You are in Turkey, and there's lots of places nearby like Pergamon that you could visit if you wanted to. Beautiful. There's like a century-old cliff face elevator that you can visit if you want to go and see the extensive Roman ruins. Honestly, I mean, it's as interesting as Pompeii in terms of that kind of thing. So if you are interested in that old ancient history, do go and check it out. But again, if that's not your bag, you can go and get your little seat on the beach and relax and have some delicious food as well. Then we're off to Istanbul on day 12, and again, there's a lot. You know, you're not going to be bored. There is so much to see and do. You've got the Blue Mosque. Stunning. You'll be dazzled by it. There are, I think, 260 stained glass windows. So you can imagine in the kind of light that you get in places like that, how beautiful that looks. But you can also go around the souk. You know, you might not even buy anything. It's just taking in the atmosphere, you know, looking at all the herbs and spices and the noises. It's just wonderful.
It's amazing.
But you've got an overnight on board in Istanbul, and I must say they've got great nightlife there as well. You might even want to go to a nightclub or go for some drinks. Loads of restaurants. It's really buzzy, really fantastic place to have an overnight and maybe come off the ship and do a little bit of exploring. Oh wow, what a cruise. A really, really good one. So, yeah, so that's basically it, because then you're going back home,
well,
sailing.
Let's go on about the price then, before we talk about going home. It is such a great deal. Now, bear in mind, on this particular one, you've got the free classic drinks package. How brilliant is that? Free drinks on a cruise
Yay.
ship. It's so much fun. You've got return flights from London, Heathrow, of course you've got Manchester and Edinburgh too, but talk to the team if you want somewhere else to be considered. Free $300 on board spend per stateroom, and it's on ocean views and above, and free £50 towards your gratuities. That's another word for tips. Now, on the 2nd of October, okay, the October trip only, it's only going to cost you £50 if you want to upgrade to a balcony. Take advantage of that. And come on, it's going to be October before you know it. We've got to cover some excursions here because there is so much to see on this particular trip. I'm going to recommend this cruise myself because it is certainly one of my favourites tonight. First of all, take an opportunity to get around Istanbul. For that sort of money, you will see everything. The Grand Bazaar, Hagia Sophia, and the Blue Mosque. That's what you want to see.
Yeah.
£34.
I know, that is wonderful, and that's like a lovely whistle-stop tour, if I can get my teeth in, of some of the best sites. Yeah, wonderful. And then, of course, Mykonos as well. That is really lovely as well. £35 per person, and we can sort that out for you.